What's up, everyone? Train Freak here, and today we've got a new building on the layout. So this is not completed, so this is going to be like a part one, but this is a layout update. I am over in the balloon loop over at Weiner. There's some of the kits. Okay, so there's Riceland. So this is the area I'm working in. I'm trying to work on the inside, so that way, once I get this done, I can start building bench work for the lower area, which I want to do a lot of cool things there. Just kind of working some way around. But I've also got a mail call in from another YouTube channel, so I will get to that here in a little while. But this is going to be Bailey's Sawmill, in honor, or maybe in memory, of our very own fellow STS member, Rick Bailey. So, Rick, this is going to be yours. Man, I don't know exactly how I'm going to lay this out yet, and that's because I still got to fill in this access hole. But just to kind of go from there, a couple years ago when I started my YouTube channel, Anthony from the Georgia Sunbelt had this kit, this one main building here, which came with the TP loader, and then there is a conveyor over there as well. He had this kit. He didn't know if he was going to use it or not. I guess he decided not to use it, and I asked him if he would sell it to me because I had plans of building a sawmill even before I met Rick. And so Anthony gave me a really good deal on this. So the kit, and you can see this is from a while back, is the Mountain Lumber Company Sawmill, when Walters did their Trees and Trains series. Now when I bought that one from Anthony, I already had this one, the Sawmill Outbuildings, which came with the wood chipper, wood chip gondola loader, wood chip truck loader, and a log debarker. So some of these still need painted, but this is the rail car wood chip loader. That's the truck one there. But we've got the wood chip, or the wood chipper, and then the debarker right there. So when the logs are on the conveyor, they will come through the debarker before they actually go into the mill itself. And then these tables under here is actually where they would sort the cut wood. Alright, but I'm still not done. This one I haven't even opened yet. But this is, and it's still got the plastic on it, so you're going to get reflections from my lights. But it's the planing mill and shed. So yeah, this is another kit I still got to build. I'm going to have to paint, whatnot. Got a lot of weathering to do. And then I had these kits, but I do not think these are going to be fitting my era. Because my era is 1958, and I think both of these are going to be just a little too modern. So, not sure what I'm going to do with those yet. I might sell them to a particular somebody that I know is also doing wood theme on their layout, or I might give them away as prizes. Not sure yet what I'm going to do on it. And then of course I got a hold of this dude. This is an animated Smokey the Bear son. Yeah, I'm going to have that on here somewhere, because I mean, you got to have Smokey the Bear, you know, with wood and whatnot. So he wants to try to help promote the sawmill to keep it in business. Alright, so the way this is going to work, and I'm going to have to move a couple of items out of the way without falling over. Alright, so here's our main line right here. Okay, so this is the main right there. This is the switch that's going to come into the sawmill. Now originally that switch was up here when I had Gamer and Thrones, and Gamer and Thrones was where the powerhouse is. powerhouse is going to go there. That I do know, because the powerhouse is not going to have anything rail served to it. And it's either a powerhouse, buller house, whatever you want to call. It's not going to have it rail served, so that's a very good spot. For me, I'm barely leaning up and my hand reach is to here. So anything that I do with uncouplin's got to be within hand reach. I don't know if I'm going to leave the building like this. I originally, you can see where I stenciled out a stencil there. But let me come down and I'll show you what I was originally thinking. Now, use your imagination and imagine that there's no hole there and it is filled in with plywood, so it's solid benchwork. I was going to have a creek, and I'm going to have to kind of adjust this a little bit. Creek come out of the backdrop. It's going to go this way up here. It's going to bend, come this way into a holding pond. In other words, I'm going to build a log flume. And then of course this would be an embanked levee. I might have to widen it a little bit. And then the creek would come under the railroad tracks, and you know, I'm only looking at that deep. So that's just kind of my thoughts. And then to hide that creek, I would put a hill in front of it, so from this angle you would not be able to see the creek going into the backdrop. So, and it kind of fits a little good thing because there's a small little clearing in the backdrop. So that would look pretty cool as far as, you know, a creek come out. But the hill would kind of follow the creek, and then as the creek bends around, the hill comes this way. Comes this way into a holding pond. Maybe if I didn't slap the phone out of my hand, that wouldn't happen. All right, so, and you can kind of see where I have used pencil drawing up there, especially up there by the white mount that has yet to be painted with the base coat. So that's kind of my thoughts. What I can go ahead and do is put in a sheet of plywood there, start doing the cookie cutter and lower it, use aluminum window screen like I've used here to hold the bottom sheet in place, plaster it, and make my creek bottom or river bottom, whatever you want to call it. Creek, bayou. Some of y'all might pronounce it as a crick, stream. Yeah, whatever you want to call it. A flowing body of water that flows into a pond. And then of course I would have a overflow drain pipe, so that way it can still drain out and not go over the top. I decided I'm not going to do anything such as a weir on top of a dam, or also known as a spillway. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. So this is the beginning of Bailey's Sawmill, or Bailey's Lumber Company. So, all right. Other than that, I've got this package in from Just Doing Our Best. They were holding, I think it was their 700 subscriber contest, and they're almost to 900 subscribers now. And they were just giving away some stuff I entered in, and my name got a lucky draw one time, which was really, really cool. This channel, they're not all into model railroading. They do some, but their channel is more geared towards you know, like wilderness survival, like cooking, or maybe not wilderness survival, but you know, being prepared to survive in any type of disaster, where it could be like a man-made disaster, natural disaster. So they kind of show like cooking things, gardening, stuff like that. And yeah, so let's see what they got me. All right, so I'm gonna have to use my knife to cut this bag, so I will be right back. Okay, so now I got the bag open, and I mean, I gotta say, this is really, really cool for the simple fact that they have these plastic bags with their YouTube logo on it. I mean, that is neat. Shirley, when you watch this, you and Brian, y'all gotta tell me how y'all was able to make this happen, because that's pretty freaking awesome. You know, because I'm always shipping stuff out, and that would be really cool for me to do the same thing with my logo. So, alright, so let's see what's on the inside. We have a letter. Congratulations, thank you for being a great supporter. Hope these lights come in handy for you. Just doing our best, Brian and Shirley. So I ended up winning some lights. And and a sticker. That's awesome. That's going to go on the wall of fame. So we'll put that right there for the time being. Alright, so this is what I ended up winning. So like I said, I recommend you go check their channel out. Give them a little bit of love and support because they are into trains as well. Even though their channel is not centered around trains like ours is. But, you know, I would say give them some good support. Alright, so this is what I ended up winning. Check these out, y'all. Oh, sweet. They put Velcro strips on these for me, too. So, let's see what these do. Oh, looks like I gotta put batteries in them. Yeah, that's okay. So, it looks like they take AAA batteries. So, my ideas on this would be to put these up under the layout for when I'm doing some wiring. I can put these wherever and I can see what I'm doing. And these have like a potentiometer, so it looks like that might allow me to adjust the brightness. So those are pretty cool, I must say. So Brian, Shirley, the Just Doing Our Best team, thank y'all so much for allowing me to participate in your contest. And thank you for the awesome prize. Alright, so other than that, this is my update for the week. And if I can get some more accomplished, maybe get on top of that planning shed, I can, you know, and get maybe a couple of pieces of plywood put in. I want to leave one to where I can be able to access, but get some of that, you know, laid out, then I can get in here, maybe start rusting and painting the rails again, the switch. I need to do a little more filing tweaks on it, but other than that, we're making progress. I just want to try to get this Sawmill stuff figured out and figure out how my creek and stuff's going to go, because like I said, once I get this balloon loop here finished, I will start building underneath, which will be finishing up staging down there on the bottom side and make it to where that roundhouse down there is going to go below this level, and that machine shop on top of it. So yeah, you can imagine there will be a turntable on the bottom level of the layout, and then that will allow me to either work on the top or the bottom. So other than that, if you like what you see here, you want to see more of the progress of me building this, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and fill in the bell. And then you'll be notified every time that I put out a video. And then, for everyone, it doesn't cost you anything, just hit that like button. That really helps my channel out. So make sure you hit the thumbs up. And if you don't like it, then hit the thumbs up twice. Alright? So that thumbs down, yeah, don't do that one. Hit that thumbs up for me. And then if you are interested and you like to see some behind the scenes stuff, or as I'm working on things and I upload quite a bit of pictures, I highly recommend y'all go check out my channel memberships, because I do quite a bit behind the scenes. So things that, you know, most people that are just a subscriber doesn't get to see. So, and all of that money goes into the contest. And I'm getting very close to opening up my next contest, and I think y'all are really going to like the prizes that I am going to pick out for anyone and everyone to be able to enter. So yeah, other than that, that's what I got. So y'all be safe out there. I hope y'all have a great week. Happy railroading.